Good afternoon. I'm Rob Meredith. I'm with the Army Community Services Financial Readiness Group. This afternoon, I'm here with Captain Volantes. He's one of our campaign coordinators for the 2023 Army Emergency Relief Campaign. Sir, can you tell us a little bit about your role with the campaign this year?
Yes, so like Mr. Meredith has said, I'm Captain John Volantes. I'm one of the campaign coordinators, or one of the officers in charge of the campaign coordination for 2023.
All right, so now, sir, what exactly is Army Emergency Relief? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, so Army Emergency Relief is funds that are donated, whether it be through a private entity, through other soldiers, or you're going to the commissary or the post exchange. And when you're done with your sale or with your purchase, you have this little prompt that comes up and it says, hey, would you like to donate to the Army Emergency Relief? And Army Emergency Relief is funds basically for our soldiers and retirees that we have. And it's just basically giving back to our community through the soldiers, dependents, and our retirees and widowers as well. And it's just us basically taking care of our own, kind of like how this year's campaign slogan is.
I gotcha. Well, where does AER get their money?
Like we talked about earlier, Rob, it's through donations. And that's why we're doing this campaign. It's pretty much, like our viewers are seeing now. It's potentially you. Giving back to the Army. And there's no greater feeling of giving back to a service member in need. I mean, whether it be through funds, working, giving back to the community through community outreach or community hours, or just helping out with the chaplains here on post. But for AER specifically, it's just funds given to our soldiers.
Well, and let me ask you this. Do you have to contribute to Army Emergency Relief to be able to use the services, or no,
Rob.
Okay.
There are soldiers who utilize the program, and if they're in a financial bind, I'm not going to ask like, hey, I know you're in a financial bind. Can you, by the way, give like $1 or $2 or $20 to AER? It's a purely donation only, no pressure, I guess, if you will, but it's just out of the pure kindness and genuality, from people's hearts to give back to our community.
Yeah. And what are some ways that people can contribute to Army Emergency Relief?
The contributions, it can be through cash, check. If you go to the post exchange or the commissary, there's a little prompt once you're complete with your purchase if you want to contribute there. And then I think you'll see them around the installations. We have little QR codes that are specifically for Fort Jackson for you to donate. And then lastly is you can set up an allotment. Now the allotment, it has to be $3 a month for 3 months, because that's the minimum that you can do for allotments in the Department of Defense.
Great. Now, is there a campaign contribution goal that you see or that you're looking for the annual campaign?
So the goal right now is to spread the awareness, spread the knowledge to everyone, because I don't want to have a soldier who we've heard of stories of soldiers like going out the gate of Fort Hood or Fort Bragg and going to like, hey, I'm about to lose, my house. I'm late on my mortgage. I'm late on my rent. I need like $3,000 instantaneously. Our goal is not so much of a dollar amount, but it is spreading the knowledge of this is an Army nonprofit program that is here to assist our soldiers and retirees.
Basically, you're just saying educate as many people as you can in the program. Now, sir, where can I go here on Fort Jackson to find out more information about Army Emergency Relief and what they can do for soldiers or eligibility?
So you can look up online. Also, you can come over to Army Community Service here on post. The ladies at at the front desk, we'll be able to point you right to our offices and we can help you out there. With it being 2023 and then with technology and its advancements, the QR codes that we have, I mean, Rob, I'm talking about putting them on water bottles at the gym, putting them in public areas and stuff, because if someone's like, what is this QR code? What is AER? If I'm a brand new trainee who, this is my first time, coming into an Army installation, or I have just got my citizenship through the Army, what is this? And I figure it out. It's like, oh my gosh, like this is, I have an opportunity to give back to the Army, something bigger, and then most importantly, let my battle buddies know who they might be in a financial constraint or limitation.
And so you're located at Building 9810.
Yes.
In the Army Community Services area?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, sir, I want to thank you this afternoon for being here, sharing your information with us, and we wish you a lot of luck on this year's 2023 Army Emergency Relief Campaign.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
I'm Rob Meredith with the Financial Readiness Group, and thank you for joining us this afternoon.